5 minutes.
You've probably been asked pretty much everything, so we'll start somewhere different. Yesterday at the open workout, you're in the ring and you have them kids come and work out with you, and you sort of see the effect that you've had in the sport from obviously that young girl who started off training, dreaming of these moments. Are they the sort of moments away from obviously the belts and the accolades that mean the most to you?
Yeah, absolutely. Just to see the impact that I've been able to have, obviously, in the younger generation, and seeing the adulation from some of these young kids. This is what it's all about. This is why all the hard work is. Sometimes it's so many sacrifices, so much of that work, but you're looking at something like that, it's so worth it.
Is that the sort of reason why you continue to fight? Because everyone always asks about this. When you've achieved what you've achieved, you'd be forgiven to say, look, you did sail off into the sunset a few fights ago. No one would have questioned it, but are they the kind of moments that keep you fighting to sort of so you can recreate them?
I think so. I mean, I just remember the first time I walked into boxing in the 10-year-old women's boxing was basically unheard of. And there's no female fighters in any gyms back home. Or I walk into any club, boxes in Ireland, there's packed with female fighters. And that just fills my heart with so much.
I've got to watch you get on stage just quickly. They keep going back to obviously the two fights that you've had. Do you think when Amanda references the fights that in her head she struggles to deal with the fact that they didn't go down as defeats? I know she says, look, they didn't feel like they were, but she keeps referencing it an awful lot and you're quite quick to remind you. Do you think that's in the back of her mind?
I think so. I mean, she obviously keeps mentioning it. I don't think she needs to just accept the past and move on from it. But she just hasn't got the ability, I think, to do that. I think this is going to eat her for the rest of her life, maybe, but she has to just get on and get on things and improve for it.
Katie, Rodrigo Otero from Bonita Radio, Puerto Rico. You said on stage that you have not been approved. What motivates you to be here, third fight with Amanda Serrano? What is your main motivation to be here?
To have a chance to headline such a huge show again, an all-female card. Every single female on the card right now has a chance to steal the show. I think that's absolutely remarkable to be in this position where we're guaranteeing these women a platform as well. And I just love these challenges as well. I love these kind of fights. This is what I was born for. And when I was younger, I used to dream of fights like this. And I wanted to be involved in these big mega fights, and I had the chance to be involved in another historic night. I don't really need much motivation for that. This is amazing.
Katie, it is to be a trailblazer in women's sports at this time in history.
It's amazing. I think this is such an important moment for a women's sport on Friday night, and people are for the first time going to see the absolute best of women's boxing. This show is going to bring women's boxing on the tons, and I think it's going to inspire so many young kids to get involved in the sport, and that for me is everything.
You know, Katie, you faced Chantal and you faced Amanda. Who's the tougher fight and who hits harder?
They're both very, very different, and I'm not going to say one is better than the other. They're both fantastic champions and great fighters, and they both bring something different to the table, so it's very hard to say who's better. But
as far as punching power?
As far as punching power, I'm not going to tell you that either.
Katie, and they mentioned
one of the biggest trash talkers in the history of boxing at this point. Are you enjoying the build-up a little bit more? Just in that you seem to be engaging a little bit more with Amanda and speaking your mind publicly, possibly more than we've seen before.
I actually still hate these things, to be honest, but I'm not a natural trash talker. I don't think it's trash talking, but I just responded to what's been said, and enough is enough of the nonsense and of all the complaining and the whining about the decisions of the fights. Enough is enough of that. I don't mind speaking my mind when I have to.
Just one more, guys. One more, please.
Katie, she said that she wasn't working any harder last time, but just smarter. Are you going to make sure that she regrets that she's not working hard and stuff?
I guess so. Hopefully we can see that Friday night. She's not going to have the engine she maybe wants to have, but I've also worked hard. I've also worked very, very smart. I feel well prepared in this rematch, and I just can't wait to showcase what I can do.
Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.